Hey guys, welcome back. Today it's all about the LS8-e Neo. So let's get started. Yeah, the special thing about this LS8 is here the front electric sustainer. It's an electrical motor with a folding prop and spinner which fits here perfectly, and yeah, the prop folds in like this when you don't use the engine. So let's get to the battery pack over there and turn it on so that we can make the startup check. Here in the fuselage we have the battery packs, and this is the cutout for the usual sustainer engine. It's not perfect up to now because we need a screwdriver to open these screws here. These are 4 screws. And yeah, you need to rotate them a little bit to get it off. This is the battery compartment. We have here the cables for the battery. Here we have the data bus for the battery management system. And here we have some metal mounts to safely secure the battery packs. Also the second one. So then you have a front and a rear fixing aluminium part. Here you need to take care to put these ones above the textile belt. And then you simply screw it. With the hand, not too much, but yeah, they should be fixed. Here for the rear battery, it's important that you use the correct one because the size may be different. Okay, so now they are secured. For powering up the batteries, it's very important that all power switches are off. The FCU unit, the instruments are turned off, and especially the power switch is turned off from the FES batteries here. So that's one very important step, because otherwise there may be some sparks and you can destroy the battery management system. So the second step is to insert here these cables. We connect these two ones here. It's important to have the red to the plus pole and the blue one to the minus, but you cannot exchange them because the diameter is different. So yeah. Then we connect the data bus for the battery management system. We secure them like this. Okay, so now we insert here the last cable so that the power circuit is closed. Then the last step is to switch on the BMS here. And yeah, then we should have power. So let's close the battery compartment. Yeah, that's not perfect yet. Now we can switch on the electronic devices here, also the instrument from the FES system. Here we have the FCU unit, the flight control unit of the FES. There you can see the remaining battery capacity, the voltage, the amps, which we draw when using it, and the time over here is the time we can use the FES system with a specific power setting. With this rotary encoder here you set the throttles. You can set a power between 20 kilowatts and 0 kilowatts. Usually for level flight we use about 5 kilowatts. If you really want to to climb quickly with about 1.5 meters per second, then you use full throttle, which is 15 to 20 kilowatts. So now I want to check the motor on the ground, but it's very important that you don't have the tail dolly attached at the fuselage, so otherwise you can destroy the propeller. But this should be okay. This LS8 here has some special features. Here we have a Noaa system installed. The Noaa system is an airbag which is installed below the seat cushion here, which lifts you up so that it's easier in an emergency to get out of the glider and then use your parachute. As you can see here, the seat belt opening is connected also to the Noaa system. So in an emergency, you only need to put off the canopy and then you pull here so that the seat belt is open and the airbag will be inflated at the same time. So you don't waste any time to get out of the glider. Let's go. Yeah, speed is rising, 110, 120. And we are in the air. Let's continue with the room tour. I'm sitting here in a very comfortable seat. It's ergonomically designed. Also the headrest here is very good. The only thing, especially at the start, is that my arms are a little bit short. So especially at the aerotow at the beginning, you need to push it forward, stick, so that the glider don't rise too much like a winch launch, because we only have a winch hook, so it's not that stable in the aerotow. It's not difficult, but you need to know it. And also it's very important here to put the trim more forward, not in the middle position. Yeah, then what I really like is here the release for the hook. It's always here at the correct place where you can see it quickly, also in emergency situations when you have to release quickly at the aerotow or winch launch. That's very good and handy. Yeah, then at left side we have the air brakes, which are also working quite good, and if you pull it more you have also a brake for your main wheel on the ground, and it's a parking brake. And let's continue here with the Noaa system. It's here. I need to get a little bit forward to get right here. The handles for opening the canopy, these are very good to get at an emergency. Then here we have the lever for the main gear to retract it and put it out. That's also nice. I don't know why we have a shape like this here. It does not look too good and not, yeah. I think this could be done a little bit better. Then here we have the lever for opening our water valves. I really like this interior here, also the pockets at the side. We have huge pockets over here, and they are separated. So I have 2 pockets on each side, so you exactly know what is in which pocket, so you don't have to look to know what's in there. Yeah. And then the flying, it's very easy. It flies pretty on its own. You don't need to fly it. You can only use the rudders, and it will be stable in the air, if but only when the trim is correct. So yeah, it's very good also for filming when you need two hands to film. So I really enjoy flying this glider. It's easy to fly. You feel the thermals very good. It's not like in my ACE-229 where it's very difficult to know if it's on the thermal is on the left side or on the right side. So this is very, very good. I think it's a good glider for clubs as well, because yeah, it's easy to fly. You don't have flaps, and you have this simple propulsion system, the front electric sustainer. If you want, we can now check the FES here in the air. There are only two steps. You need to power the main switch on, the FES main switch, and then you simply use this encoder to give some speed. To turn it off, you simply rotate the encoder in the different direction, and then the propeller will align on its own so that it's parked properly, and the spinner is also aligned properly, so it has only a little bit of drag. There we have a great view at this road over here. Actually, there's one thing which I really don't like about this glider at the moment. It's the noise here in the cockpit. You can hear a lot of wind noise or from something which is not sealed properly. I don't know if the FES is affecting this or not. For a very nice and modern glider, I really like that they are very calm in there. It's not loud, and then it feels like a high performance glider. But here at the moment it's too noisy, so DG really needs to take a look where this noise is coming from. But I think it's only a small issue and you can seal it easily. I hope you enjoyed this quick review of the LS8-e Neo. Check out DG's homepage for more information about this glider. If you like this video and want to see more and other reviews of gliders, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. So see you next time. Cheers!